All right, thank you, Brian Anderson. I mean to tell you, the last hour or so watching these two games going on, Golden State, Sacramento, Milwaukee,
and
Miami.
We're lucky we can watch both games.
Yeah, unbelievable. In case you were watching just this game, Milwaukee knocked out the #1 seed in the East by Miami. We'll get to those highlights in a bit. But first,
not like you have 2 or 3 TVs at the house.
No, you're flipping back and forth. Draymond Green is joining us after Golden State's 123-116 win over Sacramento to take a 3-2 lead. Thank you, Draymond, for taking a few minutes here, man.
No doubt, Ernie. Thanks for having me.
Hey, look, I'm going to cross sports a little bit. Joe Madden, longtime manager in Major League Baseball,
absolutely
likes to talk about the gift of experience. How much does experience in games like this and in pivotal game 5s like this enter into the equation?
It's huge. Coach, in our meeting yesterday, Coach told us that. He said, hey, man, we're going in here in a game 5. Those guys don't know what to expect. We know what to expect. We've been here. And, they made their runs. They probably made 4 or 5 runs throughout that game. And we knew we just had to stick with it. And we knew the things that would win us the game. And, down the stretch, our experience took over and got us the game.
Draymond, you guys are much more experienced and much older. You're playing against some young Thundercats. Is this series harder than you thought it would be?
I knew it would be hard. This is a team that always plays us tough. With Mike Brown being over there, he knows everything we like to do. Great coaching staff. They have incredible players. De'Aaron Fox, Monk is playing out of this world. Sabonis, we know he's an all-star. So we knew it would be tough, but that's the playoffs. And every game you kind of leave that like, man, playoffs have started. It's been a tough game. So we knew the series would be tough, but we're doing a pretty good job of responding.
Well, Draymond, you were terrific tonight. I got to ask you a question. When you got suspended, do you think that it eventually ended up helping you guys because Steve started playing more of the younger guys?
I don't think it necessarily helped from a perspective of playing younger guys. I think, number one, it banded us together. And then, we found some things that worked. With Jordan being in the starting lineup and, what that did for our offense, we definitely thought we found stuff. So not necessarily from a playing guy standpoint, but definitely bringing this group together. Everybody had to rally together, and we was able to take game 3.
You know what, Draymond, I'm going to take you back to All-Star Weekend. I asked you a question on the air about taking shots and taking the open shot, and you were like, well, I got Steph and not Clay. But today, you were very offensive-minded. What was the difference in taking the same opportunities and making them into a production for yourself and deciding to do that?
Well, when I came back for game 4, I finished with 12 points, but I should have had 20 points. I missed like 6 or 7 layups in that game. So I knew where my spots would be, how I would get my shots. And last 3 days, I've just been in the gym every day, working on some cuts and finishes and floaters and my shot and just making sure I'm comfortable and come out aggressive. So I think game 4 was a good template for me. And now, now that I know where my shots are coming from and where the openers are, I'm trying to attack those.
Last thing, Dre, and we'll let you go. You remember the last time you scored 20?
No.
How about Christmas of 2019?
That was the game we beat the Rockets. We had a god-awful team, but we won that game. I think that was one of our 15 wins.
Well, you had 21 tonight, Golden State a winner. Dre, thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you.
All right, thanks, fellas.
What a night, man. What a night in these last 2 games.
The Eastern Conference #1 seed is going home.
It is turned upside down right now.
New York or Miami, here we come.
Upside
Please
down.
don't let it be New York. Can it be unbearable?